Dionne Warwick, whose record That's What Friends Are For is such a big hit at the moment. It's especially gratifying for her, as all royalties from the disc go to fund research into the killer disease AIDS. When we met up, I asked her whether she thought, as Bob Geldof has, that people get compassion fatigue, in short, fed up of giving.
No, not at all. I never doubted that you cannot say that people get tired of being compassionate. I can't. I have a lot of compassion in me. And it's not a case of helping. You're not only helping people, you're helping yourself. If I am instrumental, as Gladys Knight and Stevie Wonder and Elton John and Burt Bacharach and Carol Bear Sager and Elizabeth Taylor, and all those people are involved with this particular recording, in raising enough funds to get rid of this disease, it guarantees me that I'm going to live and that everybody that I love will be able to live because we've got a handle on it. So I don't agree with him that people are becoming fatigued with compassion. That's what makes the world go round, people caring.
Now, as you said, Carol Bear Sager and Burt Bacharach wrote this song, and recently on an American television program, Carol Bear Sager said that they specifically wrote that song to raise money for AIDS sufferers. Yet, I remember it from the soundtrack of a movie of 6 years ago, a film called Night Shift, so why is the confusion there?
I don't think that she said exactly that. If she did, then it was not the thought that should have been conveyed. The song was written for Night Shift, and Rod Stewart, obviously, we're aware of, recorded it. I heard the song, not with Rod singing it, but with Burt singing it, which everybody should be privy to hear. And I fell in love with the song. I loved what it was saying. And I said, I want to do it. I want to put it on my album, because he and Carol wrote 5 other songs along with this one. And recorded it, but prior to doing so, I said, you know, it would be wonderful if we could just get a few of my friends to just throw their voice on it. And we started giggling, yeah, we'll have our own We Are the World, da-da-da-da. And I said, you know, that ain't so bad, you know. I made the initial call to Stevie Wonder and to Gladys Knight and asked that they would be a part of the record, and they said, where and when? And the third party, who ended up being Elton John, we collectively, Carol Burt and I and Clive Davis, and we all said, now who would be capable, first of all, of coming into the recording and giving it the lift after Stevie Wonder? Now who follows Stevie Wonder?
Indeed.
Not too many people. And Elton did a fabulous job. He's been a friend for a while as well. So, I mean, these are my friends. The reason that it ended up being the theme song, basically, for AIDS research, is because Elizabeth Taylor asked if she could have it. And I must say, I want to say no. I did. I mean, because I knew it was going to be a monster hit record. I had already given up total royalties to We Are the World. And after talking to her at great length about AIDS and the devastation and the amounts of money that were obviously needed for research, it changed my mind almost immediately. I said, hey, if this is going to help it, you got it.
Did the other artists have the same hesitation at the beginning as you had?
Well, they didn't know that we were going to do this. I had to then make the other calls. Guess where this is going to go? Nobody's going to receive. And they said, hey, that's fine. So there was no second thoughts from anybody about it. And that's how it became involved with the AIDS research.
You have a production company called T&D.
That's right.
What is T&D and what have you got coming out?
Well, T&D is a production company basically designated towards film and television and hopefully Broadway one day. Tamara Rand, who is my partner, which is the T and the D, and hopefully everybody recognizes that the D is Dionne. We got together and decided that I needed to be given projects to do. And because they were not readily available film pieces, they were not written specifically for Dionne Warwick, nor a great piece of television work for Dionne Warwick, or a great Broadway show for Dionne Warwick, that we would create them ourselves. And we've been very, very fortunate that we have gathered a few properties that a lot of people are interested in. It's been well put by Tamar on many occasions. She's had the opportunity to speak about it. That I've been acting for 24 years, obviously. In fact, painting pictures for people on records, and in performance, giving you the opportunity to believe that what I'm saying is applicable to you. The difference will be that I'll be speaking as opposed to singing.
So you're confident that you can act?
Oh, yeah. Me?
So hopefully in the not too distant future we'll be seeing you on television acting in these projects.
I certainly hope so.
I don't know where you find the time, Dionne, but thank you very much indeed for spending some of it with us.
I wouldn't have missed this. Thank you.